So Einstein's, I should say what it is. Einstein's theory of general relativity is our best theory of space and time. And so it really is, as we talked about before, it's you imagine space and time as a sheet. Just imagine it as a thing, sort of literally a sheet, a surface. And all the theory says is that if you put matter and or energy into that, then it curves it and distorts it, and it can stretch it and make it shrink. And so it's the response of space and time to matter and energy. So the simplest version would be the sun. So you put a big spherical ball of stuff in there, and it warps space and time such that the nice straight lines, something just traveling, minding its own business through that warp space, turns into an orbit.
And that's why you can actually kind of see things that are behind the sun?
Yeah.
Okay.
So light bends around the sun because it's just traveling through the curved space. So wormholes are a good example, right? So you can that's a wormhole. There's a wormhole. So you could go all the way around the edge, or you could take the shortcut. So the first question is, can you make it? And as we said, we don't think that stuff exists.
Right.
There's a second set of bits of theoretical work, which are, if you had a wormhole, then what would happen if you tried to travel through it? And what seems to happen is that they become unstable the moment that anything tries to go through. So you get kind of a feedback of stuff going through and through and through and through. And so it collapses. And as soon as you even try to transmit information through them, send a bit of light through, then there will be this sort of feedback and they'd collapse. And ultimately, the reason we don't really know absolutely is because you need what's called a quantum theory of gravity. And we don't have one.
Did you like Event Horizon?
Yeah, I did actually. I thought that was
fun,
quite
right?
a cool film. Yeah,
ridiculous.
I haven't seen it for
fun.
years. Yeah.
I always wanted to ask about their concept of propulsion. That almost like space would be flat, and you would fold space over, and you would intersect those 2 points, and you would be able to travel vast distances instantaneously. Right? I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it, I'm sure. But is that a concept that people have actually considered?
Yeah, you can. In general relativity,